Our challenges are more and more complex, and they're so complex that not an individual alone or a discipline alone can deliver. Whether we like it or not, we need to work together. This is complex and challenging as well, but it's the only way to be able to tackle these challenges in a successful way.
We feel that's really important for various reasons. We think it's important to drive innovation performance in terms of turning more research and development into innovation with impact. But we also think it's really important for inclusive growth. So in terms of tackling the multi-dimensional problems that we're all facing at a local level and a global level, we feel that we need to make the most of all of our assets, our multidisciplinary assets that we have on the ground. For example, creatives to work with scientists on particular programs, and what we have back from the evidence is that both the creatives and scientists say that they've got much more out of that project and much richer solutions than they would have had they worked kind of in a silo.
You know, this is about people working together. And from a layperson's point of view, the social sciences and humanities ought to be at the centre of that. The social sciences and humanities ought to be about telling us what it is to be human and how to interrelate.
And for us, it's the same. People do business with people. You know, it's about tackling those 21st century challenges that we have, using 21st century tools rather than the 18th and 19th century tools that some parts of the quadruple helix are constrained by.
4 years ago, co-creation was merely non-existent. I mean, people were talking about other things like valorization and something like engagement, but they never thought about co-creation. And when we started this project, we were completely novel. And if you look at the landscape now, everybody's doing co-creation. You see co-creation projects everywhere. And I really think that ACCOMPLISH contributes to that.
I think that ACCOMPLISH has the right timing and the right themes, because what we do now is to try to do cross-sectoral cooperation. We want to integrate SSH into the big projects systemically, and we want to create and assess societal impact. And these are the themes ACCOMPLISH is dealing with, so we're extremely happy that we've got the results from your project, because this will help us in implementing the new program.
Sometimes you just need to provide the sort of the evidence and the tools for people to rethink how they operate. You know, both from a university's perspective, I think from university's perspective, it's about not only being more competent to cooperate with other researchers, but also kind of wider city actors. And I think having the tools, the support to enable you to do that is great.
And I think it's provided that sort of baseline of understanding for all partners in the quadruple helix to understand how co-creation can work, and bringing in that different cultural aspect as well from across all of the partners, across all of the ACCOMPLISH projects.
Yeah. I think that's absolutely right. It's about confidence, everybody having confidence that here is something that we can all trust to be able to help us to work together to solve these great big problems.
Being introduced to a lot of co-creation tools which I can implement in my research, because I'm very early in my PhD at the moment. But now I'm being introduced to a lot of different tools, and then I can pick what will be most practical or which could be most impactful to use.